Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in another round, in the next one, where we of course will go on with the priority assignment we have started in the last episode. So I will click on continue assignment. I guess we have the briefing or some deciding we have, oh no, okay, a small data hunt. I am looking forward there because we haven't played a data hunt in a long time. So, mission briefing, subject mysterious, violence, location Navy vessel PQ 166/98. The Imperial Navy lost contact with a supply vessel shortly after it sent a distress signal. The last legitimate transmission described an inexplicable mind plague that turned the crew into gore-thirsty maniacs. Oh man, the case is clearly linked to the previous incident. Orders aboard the void ship purge the sorry there, that was loud, wasn't it? Purge the afflicted and score the ship. And score the ship's data stacks for evidence. Objectives: extract data from cogitator terminals around the map. The mission is completed when the intel have been collected. Collect all data.
Intelligence assets report several vulnerable cogitator stations in the area. Exact locations unknown. Tech priests predict moderate hostile presence.
Well, but I think with this power rating, that should not be the biggest of problems right here. Except, of course, their mods there are always very messy, although I have to say, you see, it is quickly going well. Nice sentence, mate. Okay, going on. Still, I have to say, I love the Imperial design in Warhammer 40k. I think one of the best artists actually have worked on it. There's always one advantage, I think, if you make a game in the whether it's going to be in the 40k, in the fantasy or Age of Sigmar universe, or let's say fantasy and Age of Sigmar are some sort of the same, even though I'm still mad that fantasy is gone. Anyhow, that you have you do not have to spend as much time into design. Of course, there are always a couple of stuff which is not filled with images, I guess, like the vast interior of ships like this one, but in the end you have pretty damn everything. You have, you know, the models and know how the armies are looking like, so that I think is a huge advantage if you create a Games Workshop game. In my opinion, one of the best designers work at Games Workshop. Just my little feeling there, but anyhow, everyone, I guess, has a different kind of you know, things around things of that differently, I guess.
Point of entry established. Harvesting data from compromised network. Warning: hostile units inbound.
Here and there come from behind, so that should not be that much of a problem. That one is down. Sadly enough, as you know, I've seen this priority assignment a little bit too late, so that's the reason why our power rating is actually, you could argue that it's a little bit too high for those missions, but I want to play through it anyhow. That's, you know, just how I play games. Alright, first cogitator should be good.
Terminating access. We've got a good deal of information, but there's more. Locate other cogitator stations.
So 2 more remain, that's good. And I think they're close at no, okay, not that. Oh well, closer than those 2. Anyhow, on we go on this nice little ship. Okay, that's always the sad part, that that many missions do not really pose the biggest of threats, but anyhow, that's just it. Get down. So these are goners. I actually would like not to kill all of them. because I think there would be a little bit waste of time. We just... oh, I should of course take this one down first, because I feel our power rating could be gone very soon with this little upgrade enforcer there. Come on. Down, down, down. And weirdly enough, those guys, or at least one guy, was following us. Not anymore. Thank you. So let's take the Valgrind down then. There you can see, if you have, well, there you obviously can see, if you compare what I always said, the Storm Shield reduces the amount of damage you deal so immensely. If you think about how the Valgrinds are actually going down, or the Enforcers are going down, and then the Valgrinds with their little shield, you know, they absorb so much damage, which makes it a little bit saddening. Okay, getting, of course, out of the way of the Tarantula Hyperius. Not sure whether they are really in the background of Game Switcher, but anyhow, what, you know, background. Whatever I can only say. We jump right into here. A couple of scouts down, nice. Sadly enough, I think one of the most precious, or well, do I say precious or most fun missions in my opinion in this game have been the missions where you controlled a vehicle. Yeah, I remember at least, well, two different kinds of missions. On the one hand, you were able to control a Imperial Knight, which of course was absolutely fun. Nothing could basically stop it. And in a other mission you were able, well not able, but you had to control a Baneblade, and that mission as well was pretty damn amazing. What was great with the Baneblade, so to say, was that you had the side-mounted spuses, which were automatically firing at the enemy, which was pretty damn amazing. So, the point, the point which I wanted to make is that I think we weren't able to control... It would have been nice if we could have, if they're in the random generated missions, if we could have been able to control some units. But anyhow, just saying. Okay, that guy down. Where are these guys coming from? They're on down. And then to the Cogitator we go. Let's...
Point of entry established. Harvesting data from compromised network. Warning. Hostile units inbound.
So let's try to get in as far as we can. So they are coming from there. Okay, always in this mission it's one, the first wave, so to say, is one Balgrin plus one single Imperial Guardsman. Yes, I know, basically there are rebel guardsmen, but you know, they were extra militarian guys before. That one down, reload, and on that way, still doing that. Okay, the next group just... Okay, I failed there a tiny little bit. I want to say, let's throw a grenade into them, and then I just jumped into them. But those guys are going to catch a grenade.
Data transfer complete. Terminating access. We've got a good deal of information, but there's more. Locate other cogitator stations.
Alright, one more remains, which should not pose any threat. What I have to say, what I always like, especially in missions which are for your power rating, let's say too easy, I would like to have some kind of boss fight. I think that would be pretty damn amazing, or not particularly a boss fight, but a enemy composition which would be a little bit of a challenge. That would be pretty damn nice. Anyhow, on we go. Okay, there's a medium enemy. Well, I don't think that one is posing threats at all. Grenade out. What I really enjoy about the grenades, though, is not only that they do area of effect, or you know, they do AOE damage, but that they or splash damage, but that you can throw them so off.
Point of entry established. Harvesting data from compromised network. Warning. Hostile units inbound.
Alright, they are... Oh, again a fail. I wanted to press 4 for a grenade like that. So they are down. Here we go. We just use the cogitator for good. Sometimes it just takes ages, but I guess every time it takes that. And also down, those guys down, and through the bar goes.
Objectives are met. All data samples are now in Inquisitorial custody. Praise the Omnisire.
I don't know where these guys are coming from, but I'll take them quickly down. Go to the chest. I don't want to miss that. And then we have the mission done. Nice. A sentinel armor. Maybe, just maybe an upgrade. That, guys, we will find out very, very soon, I suppose. Alright, load up, load up, load up. And on we go. Okay, the armor could be nice. Medical implant, purity seals, nice. And subjective, mysterious violence. The location we know. The supply vessel is now under Inquisitorial quarantine. After a series of tests, Auto-Medicate declared you untainted. That's nice. We have also been able to harvest enough information to determine the cause of the incident's operation successful. All victims were exposed to a biochemical substance that triggered violent behavior. Said substance has been linked to a excommunicated member of the Adeptus Biologus who was involved in weapons research and was later deemed heretical. All research personnel were terminated under the Edict of Obliteration, with the exception of 2 senior tech priests, one of them being our target. Alright, guys. As I said, quick look in here. Purity seal 132. No. No. Oh. There the health regeneration is missing, but we will try to do that in a customization. 390. Okay, that one is a upgrade, so I'll dig it. And that one is no upgrade at all. And that... Wait. I forgot the armor. Guys, that in the end brings us to the end of this episode, and you know it, I really thank you for... Okay, I clicked there, which I did not want. Thank you for watching. If you guys actually have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a subscription. And for now, have a nice day. Stay frosty. Bye.